So, Sagittarius, I'm doing an angel message. I pulled a vision card first, and I got the song Chris Brown, Superheroes and Villains. Chris Brown in Future, the part where he's like, so who's really the villain? So I looked it up, and I'm gonna read that part. But for this card in general, it talks about people playing their role, like how the world's a stage or whatever. And people are playing their roles as superhero, villain, extras, whatever. So even though I got that song, I got that, oh, so now you're the bad guy. I feel like somebody's trying to make you the bad guy. You could be a person who's like a healer or a hero. Like you helped a person or people or healed a person or people. You gave someone tools to help themselves. You gave someone ideas that they benefit off of or something. Someone benefit off of you and they're trying to make you the villain. I don't know how that's gonna work, but um that never really works. But let me see. It says, and the world keeps spinning like I'm the only one in it. They don't want to see you winning. So who's really the villain? Okay. So I feel like somebody's exposing themselves as the villain, even though they're trying to make someone's trying to make you the bad guy, but they're exposing themselves as the villain because they're exposing themselves as not wanting to see you winning. So how could you be the like what the fuck? I'm gonna put some cards to clarify, but somebody's making their hidden animosity like obvious. It's supposed to be hidden animosity, but it's very much obvious. So I think the goal was to make it confusing, like who's the villain, who's not the villain. But I think it's clear who the villain is, or it's going to be clear who's the villain. Or either you're just embracing the fact that a person or people, because you have some type of superpower, spiritual gifts, or um, something very different or unique about you, you're just embracing that people are going to try to make you the villain regardless, hence my name. But like you could have used your supernatural gifts, like whether it's psychic abilities or some other talent, craft you have, you use it and it helped a person or people, but they're a hater. There's only two types of people: lovers and haters. So because somebody's a hater, they're going out of their way to try to make you the bad guy. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just get 5 cards. 5 card angel message for Sagittarius. This Five of Pentacles came out and flipped in reverse. So, 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Justice in the near future, yeah, and then the Hermit. So, it's something that's playing out exactly the way that it's supposed to. Stay out of it. So, the two, I think you already did your part. You either already did your part or you just should stay out of it. Because justice is much bigger than you. But not only that, after justice is the hermit. So you don't need to force justice to be served. It's like a force of nature all on its own. It's like karma. The scales will be balanced out in the situation regardless. The truth will be revealed regardless. Basically, the truth will reveal itself in the situation. So, or it already did. Temperance is at the bottom. Temperance is at the bottom in the reverse. So you could be annoyed, or a person that people are intentionally trying to annoy you, or trying to bother you, or trying to interrupt your peace. Because temperance in the reverse, and it's not just that simple. It's earth angel energy in the reverse. So somebody's trying to make an earth angel a demon, or trying to make an earth angel the bad guy by changing the narrative and playing roles. Because clearly there are puppets here. Puppet strings are being pulled on the stage of life. So there are people doing street theater or doing like playing certain roles to try to make your role different. So I think it could have disturbed your spirit to see that it's that fucking serious. Like it's really that serious for y'all to put on all these shows and play all these roles to try to get me to be somebody who me, you, God, and anybody who have common sense, equilibrium, like would fucking know what's going on. But I guess they're trying to cater to people who have no like moral compass or have no common sense or are susceptible to like just shows. Like they go along with whatever entertains them. Or like dummies. Because like puppets are like dummies. Pulling strings. Anyway, so Five of Pentacles reverse is here. So it kind of look like something is improving as far as your health or your money, or that's what you're focused on, improving your money or your health. The Eight of Cups is why you need this message. You can remove yourself from the situation. Even if somebody's trying to put you in something, continuously continue to not avoid them, like carry on with your life as far as what the fuck you want to do. I don't think I got to tell y'all that. My bad. I got a notification, but it's saying walk away. Someone or something you're being guided to walk away from. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Ten of Wands. Oppression, the Lord of Oppression. So there is a person who you know tried to oppress you. A person could have told you they were going to try to oppress you. Or they showed you that their goal is to try to make things harder for you or cause you problems when you're minding your business, or because you walked away. Because you got a card of walking away and then oppression. So for somebody, this is confirming that the person you walked away from, who they could have threatened you with this or just like been salty as fuck. But someone you walked away from is trying to oppress you, Lord of Oppression, or make things harder for you. Yeah, because they feel the wheel is turning in your favor, the wheel shifted in your favor. Or it's reminding you that you can walk away. There are forces of life that are working in your favor. When it comes to this Queen of Swords, this person who wants your head, this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and it's the earth sign with them. So is the earth sign the air sign who wants your head? Or, yeah. Anyway, pick this back up. Your advice is the Six of Swords. It's telling you to basically focus on the rainbow after the storm. Focus on the promise that God made you. Okay, the rainbow, they say it mean one thing. But before it meant that, it meant God's promise, and it still do mean that. So I feel like this is for Sagittarius. You had a conversation or conversations, meetings, whatever, with God, with the Most High, and you were made a promise. Keep your eyes on that promise, or trust that that promise is going to be fulfilled. I got you earned it, you deserve it. Like the song. The Eight of Swords, you think you don't. You think you don't deserve something? Or a person or people are trying to convince you that you don't deserve something. The Eight of Swords can talk about self-limiting beliefs or negative words and actions of others are meant to control your brain in a way that makes it so you can't move towards the direction the Most High is pushing you toward. They're trying to make you think that going in that direction is the wrong direction. So somebody's not only trying to shatter your belief in yourself, they're trying to shatter your belief in the Most High, basically, by using negative words and negative actions. Okay, that's this this miserable ass family or community. You got the Ten of Cups reverse. It's a group of people who is obviously unhappy, obviously drained, or obviously trying to drain your energy or your life force. The Cups in a reverse is could be emotion or spirituality. These are people who use spirituality for all the wrong reasons. This would be the type of person who would equate spiritual ranking with like things that have nothing to do with spiritual ranking. Just leave it like that. Or this would be people who delight and feed on negative things they see in other people, like a person or people who delight in someone else's flaws or hardships or whatever. A group of miserable bitches. Giving very much hyena from Lion King. Like they'll sit around and delight in negativity. But everything the hyena said is not funny. So these could be a lot of people who like they're not funny. But they could think that they are, or I don't know, Ten of Cups reverse. So these misery loves company people are trying to make you see things from a negative perspective so you won't move forward, or so you can stop believing in yourself or stop believing in God. Okay, walk away from these people, stay away from these people. Coming towards you is justice. Why is justice here? Why is justice right there for Sagittarius? Three of Swords reverse. So it looks like you're being free from a bond, or you're receiving like healing. You're getting some type of healing. Next card, the Chariot. So that's a short-term goal or a long-term goal. You're achieving a goal, or you're getting keys to something. For somewhere you're moving or you're traveling. The Chariot, the Six of Wands. The new level of something is going to be very successful. It's like you're being pushed into something that you're going to see as a victory. You're going to triumph over whatever this is going on. So because you're the truth with justice here, because you're the truth, it's like the truth prevails in the situation, or because you're the truth, higher forces are coming to your aid and bringing in a goal and a victory. It's telling you to keep persevering and have tunnel vision, though. The Hermit. So I think a person or people are going to try to make their problem your problem. So I think because you don't want to make someone else's problem your problem, they're going to try to make you the bad guy. Still, their problem, not your problem. If somebody try to approach you, trying to make their problem your problem again, it's kind of like, and this is not somebody who, I feel like this wouldn't be a real person, or like a person who's a good person in your life. This would be a proven fake person, a proven liar, a proven dummy, like a proven puppet on a string. Is going to try to make their problem your problem. I think you could, with a good conscience, ignore this person, look through them, or just politely tell them your problem is not my problem. Like, what the fuck? Same way my problems are not your problems are not mine. But somebody already knows that. I feel like they're just trying to swap roles and make you the bad guy. The Four of Cups. To clarify, the Hermit. So it's either a Virgo you're being guided to ignore or reject, because the Hermit in the Four of Cups and the Hermit is Virgo, or reject somebody's idea, or somebody's going to try to offer you something that you should reject. I feel like it don't have to be like a actual tangible thing. It could be like an excuse or like a fake apology. I feel like it's more like a fake excuse for something, or a fake apology. You're not the bad guy for not accepting it because it don't make sense. You're not the bad guy for being like, that's not no fucking mistake. Like, there are mistakes and there are things that are done on purpose. Like cheating, for example. Oh, I cheated by mistake. That was a mistake. Like, bitch, that was not no, that was a conscious choice that you made. Somebody's gonna try to make something seem like a mistake when it was a choice that they made to be a fucked up person. And I guess when you don't accept their excuse or apology because it's fake, they're gonna try to make you the bad guy. Temperance reverse. But you're not the bad guy for safeguarding your energy. your space, your mental space, spiritual space, literal space. Some stalker bitch is gonna try to make you the bad guy for safeguarding yourself when it comes to them. The Page of Swords is a stalker bitch. I think you're not playing the role that they thought you was gonna play. The Seven of Wands, you could have created clear boundaries and you're sticking to them, or you're just standing your ground when it comes to something. The Stalker card came out with the Seven of Wands. That's normally at least 6 people trying to knock one person off a hill. So these people could have been like shady, and in a shady, like stealthy, supposed to be way, sneaky kind of way. Was trying to either distract you, make you nervous, knock you off your square, or whatever the fuck. For whatever reason, they're gonna offer you some type of fake ass explanation. And no. Death reverse. Page of Wands reverse. Two of Heads. So somebody want to offer you like a fake excuse or a fake apology, so some type of childish ass behavior could continue. I think they're telling you something that someone else told them to tell you. Well, whatever, fuck that bitch. Whoever it is. What's the extra clues, hints, whatever? Won't change. Whoever it is, they will not change. That's a song by Rico Nasty. Could resonate. In my own lane, do my own thing. People false claim, people go and hate, but you can't worry about them because they won't change. The kids know they're obsessed. No clarity. So some obsessed person, their kids know they're obsessed with you, and or your kids know they're obsessed. No clarity. It shows this person not having any clarity. So how could they give you any clarity about any fucking thing? What else you wanna tell them? What you need to know right now? Neighborhood stalking. The 2 cards that came out. What you need to know right now is neighborhood stalking. So this is what you need to know about someone stalking you in your neighborhood. Their kids know that they're obsessed with you, and or your kids. There's gonna be this person has no clarity and it won't change. It says God's love is unfailing. God's promise right here. Hell in jail. Somebody stalking you in the community going to hell and jail. This could be spiritual jail or some other shit. That underneath the hell in jail was lies they tell. Someone going to hell in jail for the lies they tell. Someone wants, whoever wants you because they want you. This person is in denial about facts, and so they're starting spiritual warfare. Your ugly doppelganger, copycat. So there's somebody, regardless of whatever the fuck you do, they're going to do it. Make your hair burgundy tomorrow. Their hair will be burgundy in 2 days. Broken hearted girl. So there's somebody, nobody ever claimed them or something. The most attention they get is by going for people who you left or some shit. Because then people need them to prove something to you, I guess. I don't know. Let it all work out. That's a song by Lil Wayne. It's saying let it all work out. Okay. This is the day. It's the next card. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Right? The Peanut Gallery. So rejoice and be glad in your days, even though the Peanut Gallery is some clown shit. I guess they're insulted by your intelligence. Let's see what the angel message is for Sagittarius. Leadership. It is time for you to assume your leadership position, empower and lovingly guide others. Archangel Gabriel, embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self doubt about your qualifications with the increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, the many lessons you learn, and how good it feels to be a living example of following one's divine guidance. So, working with Archangel Gabriel, whose name means God is my strength, and this phase describes you as well. What? And this phase describes you as well, okay? Regardless of your background, you have God's strength pouring through you at all times. Gabriel, why is my speech doing that? Gabriel can help you fearlessly tap into these powers. She'll reassure you that it's safe for you to be powerful and to protect you in all ways.